See yesterday that you only follow 5 people. Why do you only follow 5 people?
I don't like to see a lot of internet stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Now, why don't you like Drake?
I don't like anything about Drake. I don't like his voice. I don't like what he talks about. I be trying to tell his face. I don't like the way he walks, like nothing. I don't like his haircut.
Nigga say he don't like Drake's haircut. DMX say he don't like Drake's haircut. I'm dead.
People's appetite for troubled stars knows no bounds. Over the years, the genre has platformed countless artists who carry the wounds of their past in every step or syllable, making their career fascinating to witness for 2 reasons. Not only do they use their life experience as the clay that they then mold into incredible art, but there's also intrigue in watching how they navigate the world of fame and fortune that their music has afforded them. Born 29 years apart and emerging in different musical eras, DMX and NBA YoungBoy are 2 artists who have managed to navigate a similar path to such an extent that they could be considered parallels. But what is it exactly that makes X and YoungBoy exude a similar energy? And perhaps more importantly, what can YoungBoy learn from the more tragic components of the late Earl Simmons' journey through both the industry and life itself? Let's dig in. Fueled by anger, desire, and an unwavering will, there are striking similarities in the lives of Kentrell Gaulden and Earl Simmons before they rose to fame. For one thing, both men cite their late grandmothers as the guiding forces in their lives. On one of the standout tracks from the Great Depression entitled I Miss You.
Also, DMX lost his grandmother as well. Oh, damn, rest in peace.
X sought to communicate with his late relative from beyond the
where this headed into
grave. Similarly,
NBA YoungBoy has made his grandma's presence felt across his catalog, but truly opened up about what her loss represented during one of his early interviews.
Like my grandma took care of me. My grandma gave me anything I want.
So you was kind of spoiled by your grandma, you would say?
Yeah, my grandma made me feel love. And when she died, I ain't never felt that feeling again. Only time I ever feel love is when I walk on stage.
In the wake of losing their primary caregivers, both men faced trials and tribulations that would land them in group homes. An experience that X documented in his early 2000s autobiography, this is also a crucial part of YoungBoy's story. Traumatized by all that he'd experienced, NBA is known to shake in interviews while discussing his past. I used to get beat up inside a group home for no reason, he told Billboard. The other boys would put their hands on me, and I would look up like, why you doing this, bro? What did I do? It made me discover another side.
Damn, he was bullying him, bro. NBA YoungBoy was sent in group home. It was probably foster care, bro.
that I never glorified
or liked. I found out how to be the person that you don't want to do that with. Before then, I never understood all the evilness or wrong because I was showered by so much love from this one person. Courtesy of all that they've been through, X and NBA YoungBoy attacked the game with an authenticity that's hard to rival. Both possessing distinct sounds and confessional lyrical styles that explore their flawed mind frames and the actions they led to, both men pour themselves into the music. As a result, both men have experienced immense chart success with different projects within the same calendar year, with X's run from It's Dark and Hell is Hot through to Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, arguably setting the blueprint for YoungBoy. But more than just the productivity or passion that they approach their music with, both men's psychological state of mind and the lives they've led also meant that they were immune to industry politics.
The industry, if you ain't got a strong mind, the industry will break you down. It's a matter of time. The industry, vultures with nothing to feast on. See me, I'm getting my beast on. The industry, stay in the dirt, play in the dirt, test the wrong one in the industry and you will get hurt. The industry, wanted, dead or alive, new artists to sell their souls in way they survive. The industry don't give a f about you, but the industry couldn't make a dime without you.
A self-led operation from the outset, DMX's unyielding nature meant that when he wasn't racking up platinum records, he was often going at some of the biggest stars and institutions in the game without a second thought. So much so that even when he left Def Jam, he burned every bridge along the way. I made $144 million in the first year, their best ever, he said at the time of his departure. How much do you think they gave me? Nothing, not even a card. Let's not forget, this is a man who derailed a potential supergroup based upon his personal grievances with Murder Inc., having issues with Ja Rule and Jay-Z respectively over the course of his career, and thinking nothing about exposing them, regardless of their superstar status at the time.
I mean, they talk all that they want to. I'm good. I'm good. Ain't even get within 2 feet.
Yeah, I remember this vid, bro. He was talking about Ja Rule in this vid.
Man, you can't be serious. It's bigger than rap. You know who the I'm talking to. You only alive because of me, mother. Remember Chicago. You seen them 10 trucks parked in front of the mother airport? You'd have got found in the back of one of them mother.
But as much as it made him real in a way that's rarely seen in hip-hop, X's hard-headedness and refusal to play ball led to obstacles that extended beyond the scope of his music. As a result, when Jay-Z took over Def Jam and he had X's career in his hands, X couldn't hide his feelings about what he saw as underhandedness on Jay's part.
I said I had the crazy track record at Def Jam, everything was good. I'm going to do the 6th album. When he first got the job, he hit me with the call like, yo, dog, inmates is running the building like, yo, you good? Finish the album, shoot the video. What happened? On vacation and, we don't know. What you mean you don't know? How do you listen to a whole album, pick a single, shoot a video, then don't know? Okay, I see what's really good. You're trying to eliminate the competition.
By consequence of his unwillingness to sacrifice his own moral code, it could be argued that DMX was too authentic for his own good, and this was something that was even discussed in interviews.
I mean, a lot of people are afraid of honesty. They're afraid to show who they are. They think it, makes them look weak or whatever. We all have flaws. Anybody who tries to act like they don't, it's full of, well, you know what they're full of.
That's why I always say you were so necessary, because you do come with a lot of honesty and a lot of truth. Yeah. But a lot of times that has been, the gift and the curse for you.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's always been. I've said that so many times in so many songs over the years, blessed with the curse.
And while this is something X could understand once his run at the top had ended, it's hard to tell whether YoungBoy is mindful of the fact that he is burning bridges at a similarly expeditious rate, and often there will be no way back, not least of all by downplaying his peers at every turn.
You listen to Polo G?
Man, what type of games you playing?
Man, I'm just asking, man. Like Savage, man. He dope.
No.
What about Young and Ace?
No.
80?
No.
A man who waged a war with his label Atlantic to the point that he believes they were blackballing him, NBA YoungBoy made his me against the world mentality all too clear on The Industry Part 2, when he called out anyone who supported his nemesis, Lil Durk, and Op.
I don't think I could compete. I think I'd lose. I don't know how to play the game. I just go. Like, I ain't never really been, had no type of structure. Like, I just go. Like, even when it's time to drop, I just pick the songs.
But I don't think NBA YoungBoy, in my opinion, bro, I said this before, bro, I don't think he's blackballed, bro. I feel like he just doesn't, he don't collab with artists like that, bro. Like, unless he really fucks with you. But if he doesn't fuck with you, like, he doesn't collab, he doesn't want to collab with you. Like, it's quiet, bro. Like, he doesn't want to collab with you, bro. I don't think he's blackball though, bro. But there's more people who definitely fuck with Lil Durk than NBA YoungBoy, though. I'm not gonna lie, but YoungBoy's still popular, though. If he wants to, he could drop his music right now, and that shit's gonna hit 1 million, bro. You feel me? Like, so yeah, bro. I don't think he's blackball.
Do you want that accolade? You obviously know you've influenced the whole generation.
I just want to be paid. I don't know, but I think this whole music thing, like, every aspect of it, like, it's all ignorance.
That's a fact. I want to be paid by YouTube. You feel me? Hopefully we could get that soon. I want to get paid for all these videos.
I just want to be paid. I don't care about all that extra. I just want to be paid. Let's get out the way.
A track we saw him take on everybody from Drake to J. Cole, Lil Yachty, and Young Miami. YoungBoy made it clear that he'd air out anyone who crossed him. And much like X, his heart on his sleeve attitude and refusal to let people get close can all be linked back to their upbringing, in which even those they trusted betrayed them. I smoked C at 14 for the first time, given to me by that I idolized. DMX rapped on Pain. My love is real, but after that, what I saw in his eyes was a snake, and who I love was just a disguise. Earl is a person who still holds on to a lot of things he suffered in the past as a child. His ex.
Trouble as a kid, feel me? Like, it happens, bro. We all have like things in the past like we can't get over, bro. We all had like some type of like trauma that we can't like get past, bro. Like, you feel me?
Said he holds on to things instead of talking about things and releasing. He expresses himself through his music. Where X learned to see treachery around every corner, YoungBoy saw the evil deeds of men play out before him in Baton Rouge. I swear I'm traumatized, caught in that fire, he once rapped. Lot of bullets flying, whole lot of people dying. Courtesy of those formative experiences, NBA YoungBoy has a natural weariness of people.
I'm terrified of people. I'm very scared of people, like on my kids. And I'm very shy, but I never know why once I walk on the stage, I could get it done and leave. People are cruel. It's like we can't control ourselves.
Where DMX once defined his life as nothing but a recurring process of jail, streets, and speaking for the people, YoungBoy's life has left him wary of other people to the point that he left J. Cole sitting in a studio for 8 hours. In the process, destroying what anyone else would see.
Now, leaving J. Cole in the studio for mad hours is crazy, bro. Like, if I was YoungBoy, I would hop in that track with J. Cole, bro. No funny shit, but hey, man, like, YoungBoy, man, he don't care. Seem like he don't really care about like doing collabs with bigger artists, with other bigger artists, just like him, as himself.
It's a golden opportunity.
But due to how he's lived, YoungBoy simply couldn't face it in the state of mind that he was in.
Man, they lied. They say I ain't gonna go to the studio with him. I know who told somebody that too, though, because there was only a few people who knew about that. And that wasn't even the case. I was mad at the moment. I was going through something. So what the I'm gonna go in this main studio session for a meet up with him, knowing that I ain't in the mode to talk or in the mode that around. I'm gonna go around this main for if I know I ain't in the mood to talk to nobody or sit there just even be wrong somebody.
While X's drug use spiraled out of control to the point that he was in and out of rehab or jail and regularly missed shows, YoungBoy has been turning down tours to the tune of $15 million. In turn, potentially squandering the chance for generational wealth creation while on top that he may regret in years to come, much like X did. But although it's not known whether their paths ever crossed or if DMX recognized that same self-destructive streak in YoungBoy, we do know that X was an admirer of his and had been captured on camera dancing to YoungBoy alongside his kid. But as we all know by now, unfortunately, a lifetime of hard living meant that X's journey was cut short, and for some, it was only in the wake of his death that the depths of his contributions to hip-hop were put into perspective. Not to mention the fact that he never lost an ounce of his integrity along the way. But where X's life reached a heartening, premature end, the 23-year-old YoungBoy still has endless potential that is exhibited for all to see. And as one of his mentors,
he still got some. Robbie still got some. He's 23. I'm 23 myself, so he still got some. Feel me?
All that it takes is for him to get everything in order, and the world could be his.
I think NBA YoungBoy might be the biggest rapper. Ain't no gonna be bigger than NBA YoungBoy. Numbers don't lie. When that little boy get his mind right and he come from under this book, he not normal. He's special. Big money right there. I think he's $1 billion. He gonna get it in touring, merchant, music. He a little gangster. He laid back. And talent-wise, when I see him in the studio, he remind me like a young Doug. When Doug was young.
From moving to Utah,
he's better than Young Thug. Robbie's better than Young Thug. Young Thug music, to me, is dirt. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
The duration of his house
arrest to getting married in a quiet ceremony, NBA YoungBoy shows clear signs of the growth that's required to have a run longer than DMX's illustrious but ultimately short-lived time as the voice of the streets. And although the parallels between X and YoungBoy are notable, NBA still has the power to...
Okay, that's the vid. So yeah, bro, let me know what y'all think about NBA YoungBoy and DMX. Do y'all see similarities between both of them, bro? Comment down below. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. We're just checking out you are.